No standard of care exists for patients with relapsed refractory follicular lymphoma, and those patients presented progression of disease within 24 months from frontline immunochemotherapy. They present shorter survival. In this study, we use Loncastuximab tesirine, that is an antibody-drug conjugate that targets CD19, associated with Rituximab in patients with relapsed refractory follicular lymphoma in need of therapy based on GELF criteria or POD24.
Okay.
Until the data cutoff, that is end of November of this year, we enrolled 33 patients. And more than 50% of those presented POD24, and more than 88% presented a high disease burden based on GELF criteria. 32 patients have been evaluated for toxicity, and the most common toxicities were between the hematological toxicities. Neutropenia was the most common, followed by anemia and thrombocytopenia. Majority of those were grade 1, and no patients required blood transfusions during the study. Regarding the non-hematological toxicity, increase in the liver function test was the most common, followed by rash and photosensitivity. Also, some patients develop pedaledema, anasarca, and pleural effusion. That is a known toxicity from Loncastuximab. Majority of those were grade 1, and in most of the patients, we were able to manage that toxicity with spironolactone and Lasix. Until the data cutoff, 27 patients has been evaluated for efficacy. The best overall response rate is 95%, with 85% of those achieving a complete metabolic response. The current 6-month progression-free survival is about 95%, and similarly for 6-month overall survival, with a not-reached median PFS and OS. Based in this study, in this preliminary data, our goal is to now transition to a multi-center clinical trial, aiming to expand the cohort to a total of 100 patients to confirm our initial observations.